Mrs. Jones's Olympics. I try not to like rush away these times and these moments. I'm just like seeing their little names on the wall and I love them. So. Vlog. If you are new here, my name is Emma. I am a first grade teacher. I am a new mom and I just kind of vlog my life, my journey, and I would love for you to subscribe if you're not already. It is the last week of school. I literally cannot believe it. I am feeling a lot of feelings this morning and I will talk about those more later, either today or later this week, but it's going to be a really fun week, but it's going to be a crazy week. It's going to be an emotional week. The last week is very bittersweet because it's just like, you're so excited for summer. You're so excited to be done because you're exhausted, but it's also, I try not to like rush away these times and these moments because this is the last week that it will ever be like this. Like, this is the last week of these specific kiddos being in my classroom. Kid gave me this on Friday, like the whole stem and everything. So this week is going to be a really fun week, but I feel like I just kind of printed a bunch of stuff and I'm just going to kind of see where the week takes me because I don't want to like run out of things to do, but I also, so much happening. Today I think is our last like normal day where we don't have anything crazy. I'll just read through my plans. Our special prize of today is they're going to pick their seat. I know for a fact this is going to annoy me all day, but they're gonna love it, so it's fine. This morning, we're not doing our tier time anymore this week, so I'm gonna give them this packet, and I just found a bunch of freebies and printed them and put them together. This first one is about what they've learned in first grade, and then all about their best friend from first grade. I made it like beach themed, and then I found this writing page of a day at the beach, what they would do. Then I have a little summer word search. They are obsessed with word searches right now. And beach themed find and color. Again, I literally just found a bunch of random freebies on TPT and stapled them together, and we'll get through what we can. And honestly, like throughout the day or the week, if we don't get this done this morning, which we probably won't, we'll just pull this back out to keep working on it. So that's like our morning time, morning work. And then we're going to do our Monday journal like normal. We're going to read our books for the last time, and then I will return them in my library, and I will kind of like use this afternoon to organize all of my books in my library and stuff now that that will be done. Today's our last, like I said, normal day. Tomorrow we're having an Olympics day, which I will talk more about tomorrow and like show you my stations tomorrow. Wednesday is field day. And then Thursday is the last day of school, and we have like an assembly and all the fun things. So trying to keep it normal today. I'm also going to start kind of packing up my room today. It's just crazy, we're already here. I got to school a little bit late, so I need to make sure I'm ready to go. And I will catch up with you later today. It is the last day with our joy books. So when I say go, you're gonna take your book baggie and find a good spot around the room. Read those joy books, read your old friends. Here's the deal. Since it's our last day reading, I will let you partner read for the last little 10 minutes. However, remind me, how do we partner read? What should it look like?
One of us should be reading one side and the other one should be reading the other.
Yep. Where should the book be? Should I be holding my book up like this?
No.
How should I be holding my book? What should that look like? Oh, please stop, look and listen. You are going to write either true or false. You have to decide if the problems on your card are true or false. So this one, for example, let me write it bigger on my board. 10 plus 5. How would I figure out if this is true or false? How would I do this? If I have 10 plus 5 on this side of my scale, and I have 13 plus 2 on this side of my scale, are they equal? So I need to solve. I need to what? So what is 13 plus 2? 15. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. 10 plus 5. Raise your hand if you can tell me what 10 plus 5 is. 15. So, are they equal?
No.
So is this true? They're equal? Okay, it's my plan time. It's actually, let me turn this light on. It's a little better. It's actually almost the end of my plan time. Been trying to get some stuff done. Kind of failing. It's fine. You can kind of see my bulletin boards are getting taken down. I'm just trying to do things slowly. I tried to keep it as normal as possible today. So we did our morning routine, and we did that packet, our normal morning meeting, phonics time. We did Monday journals still. We silent read, and then I even let them partner read for a little bit longer because they love partner reading. And since we were getting rid of our books today, I did that, and I took back all of their book baggies, put the books away. They took home their old friend books. So that's at least checked off my list. That's done. And for writing, we did our Blevins phonics packets, which is usually what we do during our tier 2, and we don't have tier 2 this week, so we did that. They did a little write through for math because they love those, and now they're at specials. So it's been a pretty normal day, which is good because I don't want them to start to unravel. Tomorrow we're having Olympic day, so we're doing a bunch of games, and then it's field day, and then it's the last day. So today I've been really trying to keep it simple and normal, and I feel like it's working. So it's been a really good day. Good morning. It is a very rainy Tuesday morning, and I have a lot to get done this morning. It was one of those nights that I just lay there. Well, I didn't lay there. I ended up rocking Jordan for a while because it was just a night, but I was rocking Jordan thinking about all the things that I needed to do today, and maybe talking it through will help me. But we are having an Olympics day today. Last year we learned about the Olympics. We learned about Japan because we had the Summer Olympics in Japan, and so it was this whole unit. It was really fun. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but it's super rainy today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I just feel like we're gonna need something to kind of motivate us, something just fun to do. Plus, I was planning on doing a scavenger hunt outside for writing today. That was their prize of the day, is we were gonna skip writing and have a scavenger hunt. And it's just pouring rain, so it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna do some indoor games. I was also gonna do relays outside because my kids loved that last year, an egg race, but it's raining. So one of them is putt-putt. One of them is basketball, and I think this is gonna be my hoop, which is pretty big, but I don't really have anything else. Oh, I need to blow up these balloons. They're gonna play volleyball at one. I'm gonna put tape on a table with those little red and yellow math chips, and they're gonna do curling at another station. I need to really figure out what the heck I'm doing because I'm getting a little bit stressed because I don't have any time before this besides my lunchtime, and by that time I'll need to set it up. So I really need to get this figured out and print signs, and if I want them to have scoring sheets, and then I will show you later today when they're all set up. But yeah, that's our big plan for the day. It's gonna be a good day, even though it's rainy. I'll let you know how it goes. I have to let my kids in 5 minutes, but I wanted to show kind of what I have planned. I cannot set it up until I think I'm gonna do it when they are doing their creation stations, or maybe at lunch. I went ahead and you can kind of see these big numbers around the room, and I know they're gonna ask about them, but I don't wanna give it away. If all my kids are here, I'm going to have 5 groups of 3. And I also went ahead and printed, I literally did this while these were making copies. I just found a random marker and a white piece of printer paper in the copy room, and I cut it off, but it's fine. I wrote my points 1 through 8. I may not even have 8 full stations. We'll just see. Okay. You'll do math? What kind of math do you hope to do next year?
Journals.
Ooh.
And math and more things.
Okay, can I see your picture of your 2nd grade teacher? Which one's her? What, is there fire coming out of her? That's pretty high standards. Hey, today's date is what? May 24th. All right, are you ready? We've only got a couple left. So, today is Olympic Games. Congratulations, you are going to the Olympics. Give yourself a round of applause. This afternoon, we will compete in some summer games instead of doing writing. What are the Olympics?
It's kind of like a Nintendo game and like games that you play, summer games that you play, and not sports. It's like mostly sports.
It is.
Yeah, but they're really good at it.
Exactly. The Olympics, yes, they're like the best of the best at certain sports. So there's Summer Olympics and then there's Winter Olympics.
Olympics.
Yep, and they compete. So we're going to read aloud before we do our journal, and I promise it has to do with the Olympics because it's called Wilma Unlimited. It's about this woman named Wilma Rudolph, and it says how Wilma Rudolph became the world's fastest woman. I will know you're ready for the Olympics when your name's on your paper and your eyeballs are on me. Number 3 is up front. Number 3, we have basketball. There are 3 pieces of tape. There's one right here and it says 1 point. So if I make it from here, how many points do I get?
1.
If I make it from the 2-point tape, how many points do I get? 2. If I make it from the 3-pointer, woo, look how far this is. How many points do I get?
3.
Yes, so you will get to go to every single station. Okay? All right, so are you ready? I'm going to tell you your partner and I'm going to tell you where you're going to start. So be kind to our things. Okay? Can you do it?
Yeah.
If at any point you are not being a good sport, you're not being a good friend, you're not being a good teammate, do you think you get to keep playing?
No.
Nope. Everybody, welcome to Mrs. Jones's Olympics. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. This means you're the best of the best. All right.
You're the best.
Grab your paper and your pencil. I'm going to tell you who your partner is. Am I going to pout about my partner?
No.
Absolutely not. We are all in class. Family, here we go. Let's see. Let's start. Let's go backwards. At number 7, everybody point to number 7. Good shot here. Oh, so close. So close. Give me a good shot. Again. Ooh, good job. You did. Good job. What? Nice. We will.
Rock you.
Okay. You're gonna reset your game. Then stand with your paper and pencil by your number until I say to switch. Okay, so it's my plan time. We just finished. It doesn't even look that messy, which is wonderful. But we just finished all of our games, and I need to clean them up, and I want to take them all down to the basement, pack them all up for next year. They were so much fun. I am so glad I ended up doing it. My kids just loved it. It was so much fun. I put like this Olympics little background, and I play. There's a March Madness Spotify playlist by Josie Bensko, or I don't know, I can link it below, but it's like a really fun, kid-friendly, sports-themed like music playlist, and I play that. And they got to do each station. There's 7, so I'm going to show you what they look like. It's like nothing crazy. You could totally do this better than me and work harder, and like if you had a bigger room you could do so much more and more materials, but I just worked with what I had and the space that I had, and they loved it. So I have these big numbers so they knew where they were going. So this you know, we've got the ping pong balls that they had to bounce in here. Then 2 was putt-putt. So just a really creative goal right there, but it worked. 3 is basketball, so there's these foam basketballs from the dollar spot, and then I had points, like if they shot it from there, they get 1 point, 2 points, and then a 3-pointer. And then for the 4th, there was curling, pretty self-explanatory, and I used these little chips. 5 was just volleyball with a balloon. So pretty much just don't let the balloon hit the floor. And then 6, what was 6? Oh, these. Which I think I might have got from the dollar spot as well, I don't remember. And then a 7 is this little cornhole game with these, and these were 1 point, these were 2. I really enjoyed how it worked. I think next year I'll have to add a couple of stations just because I'll have more kids, which I need to talk about. There are not going to be 25 kids in my class this year because we officially yesterday got word we're gonna have a 4th first grade next year, which is incredible because that means I won't have 25 kids. Hopefully I'll have more like 17 or 18. That's seriously a huge blessing. I think I'm still going to kind of revamp some things. I might get desks, I think still, just little things that I will, you know, manage eventually, but it's not quite as stressful thinking ahead to next year now. And I know that I'm not moving rooms, so that's like a little bit of a weight lifted. Also, our recesses have been inside today because it's still raining. Look what some friends made. Isn't that just so fun? To get to school because I just waited like 30 minutes for my shaken espresso, which is like totally worth it, and it's field day, so it's not like I have anything to really prep, but I'm a little bit stressed. It's already 8 o'clock. I still have to drive like 20 minutes, so I'm not gonna really have time to talk to you when I get to school, but that's okay because I don't have really much to share. It's field day, it's super rainy, and we're having field day inside today, which blows, but it'll be okay. We had our games yesterday and I'm really glad we did that, and they're still gonna do stuff inside, and it's still gonna be a fun day. We're still gonna make the day special. Yeah, but I need to get going. I'm wearing my Miss Frizzle shirt today. So taking bets now on how long before I spill coffee on my white shirt. Okay, first of all, do you want me to go over our day? Is it kind of bugging you and you want to know what the plan is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Our morning is pretty similar until lunchtime, okay? So we're gonna do a couple activities, and then we're gonna do our journal, and then we're gonna do like a very short morning meeting, normal stuff. And then we're gonna go to lunch, and then we're bringing it back to eat here. I need to double check, but I'm pretty positive that's the plan. Okay, we're gonna have recess like normal. We're gonna start all the field day stuff a little bit after that. Okay, and then after field day, we're gonna have recess, and it's gonna be the end of the day. So we are gonna make this morning a summer bucket list. What's a bucket list? Anyone know what a bucket list is? Yeah, it's a list of things that you want to get done. It's like kind of like goals, but it's things that you really want to get done before the summer is over. Right, this summer. Anyone have any bucket list items they'd like to share?
To the beach and lay down and get a tan and swim in.
Okay.
Interesting. Elementary. Go fishing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have an ice cream sundae.
That's a great item. Okay, you guys, so it is 1 o'clock. I have about an hour. And I am kind of working on things for my classroom, which I'm filming a separate vlog for, so I kind of forgot that I needed to update y'all. It's pouring rain. We haven't been able to have outside recess. We haven't been able to eat lunch outside with our barbecue like we were supposed to. We're not going to do our field day rotations outside. They're going to be like a few in the building. Right now they're in the library watching a movie, which was their like special prize of the day, which is funny because that was already the prize, was movie day. That's just how it worked out, that they kind of replaced some of our field day rotations with a movie. So that worked out, and now I get a little chunk of time, which is very nice. So I need to get some stuff done because tomorrow is the last day and there's just no way I'm gonna get it done. It feels weird to say it's been a good day because it's been a heavy day. Yesterday was the school shooting in Texas, and it's interesting. I had a parent come and eat lunch with them, and she sat with me at lunch, and she asked how I was feeling about it all from the teacher perspective, and we were just kind of talking about it. And I said, you know, I've always had those fears and the heaviness as a teacher, but now I also add the mom side of it. Those two perspectives together in those situations is so heavy, and that's just the only word I can think of to describe how I felt this morning is just heaviness. We did our morning choice this morning, and I just let them sit there and play, and I just sat. And usually during morning choice I'm like getting things done, and today I literally just sat and I watched them play. And I just felt like I couldn't move, like I couldn't move on, I couldn't teach, I couldn't do anything with them because like I just felt heavy and like frozen. I don't really want to talk about it too much because I'll, one, probably start crying, and two, I know that you feel how I feel, not because it's something that, you know, you want to avoid talking about, because, you know, those families, those parents don't get to avoid it, you know, they don't get to just not talk about it because it's uncomfortable. That's not my purpose. I can't. It's just heartbreaking. Our world is so incredibly broken. I am grateful for another day with these kiddos. I am feeling even more sentimental and sad that tomorrow's our last day. I've just been really emotional this week thinking about letting them go, and I felt this way last year, so I should have expected it. But I thought I felt this way last year because it was my first, you know, year and my first group of kiddos, but I feel the exact same way this year. Like I'm genuinely just like sad because I love them. I love the heck out of them, and I have poured into them for the last 10 months, and now I just have to send them off. I also have a teammate that I'm like super close to that's leaving, that that just happened very recently, and I love my team. I have said that so many times. I couldn't do this without them. They are some of my closest friends, and one of them is moving, and even though I am so happy for her, it's just sad because, you know, when you're in those moments that you're gonna look back on and miss, that's where I'm at today. And I know that I'm going to look back and miss these kiddos, and I'm gonna miss teaching next door to her, and I'm trying to soak it in, and I'm just so sad. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. It's Thursday. It is the last day of school. I'm touching up my hair, and my mother-in-law will be here soon. I am feeling really emotional today. I'm like excited, and I'm also just emotional. I'm just a lot of things. I think the biggest thing I'm emotional about is my teammate leaving, because I know this is the last day I get to like teach with her next to me, and that's sad. But I'm also, you know, all the events of this week have just made me really want time to stop for a second so that I can spend another moment with these kiddos. When I get to school, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to talk to you because, you know, it's gonna be crazy. I have a meeting with my principal at 7:40, which is my fault for scheduling it that early, but I just wanted to get it done. We have an assembly first thing in the morning, which was supposed to be outside, which I'm sure will not be now, so that be in the gym, which will just be a joy. Honestly, it's a lot of chill stuff today. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Okay, so I just had my meeting. It was super quick with my principal. We have our assembly at 9:30, we'll come back and we'll have our morning meeting. Then we'll go to lunch and we're gonna do this little activity. I think it's a freebie. I'll link it if I can find it. We did this last year, and then I hang this in the hallway for like next year's first graders. I do it during like the open house at the beginning of the year. I have these awards that are freebies on TPT that I can also link, and it's just something to like, you know, something special for each kid, like super smile, fantastic friend. There's that. We'll do these. My kids loved these last year because I just really hyped them up when I passed them out. Like, I don't just say, and the super smile award goes to Billy. Like, I really make it like an award ceremony, and I really am hyping that kid up, talking about how incredible they are and what award they won and why. So I'm excited for that, just to like give them a little joy. And then I will give them their memory books. I just glue their work on construction paper, and I 3-hole punch it and binding it. And I'm excited to give them these because they just kind of like love to look through it, just to remember all the work we've done. I put a lot of pictures from the year in it. We're going to take all of their notebooks, folders, supplies home in like a baggie, their headphones. Yeah, so that's gonna be our day. I know it's gonna go so fast.
If you see one that you like, you can go ahead and write it in your scoop.
Getting to be
So with your marker, with your what? You're going to write one thing in each scoop, and then you can color all your different ice cream scoops for crown.
I wanted to share kind of what's happening as it's happening so I don't forget. This morning has been so sweet. I had a bunch of kids come in and give me cards, and like I got some gift cards, which is so sweet. And we are working on our first grade. Here's the scoop for first grade, which I forgot to also mention. We read First Grades Forever before we did that, and I love this book. It's on Amazon. Kind of got me. Like, it just makes me emotional every time I read it because it's so true. It talks about how a little boy is sad to like leave first grade, and he wishes it would last forever. And the teacher was talking about how, you know, first grade does last forever because you will constantly think of it forever, and you will use all the things you did in first grade forever. Like, first grade is such a special grade because you read for the first time, and you can write stories for the first time, and like you can count to 100 for the first time, and all things they did this year that they should be proud of. And I just really love that book. And a kid raised her hand and said, "School is home to me." And it got me, and I started crying. Didn't like fully break down, but I definitely had tears in my eyes, and they saw it, and then that kind of made some of my other friends break down because there were already some that were feeling a little sad. But I think it was good. It was good to like talk through those emotions and make sure they know like I still love them. I'm still rooting for them. Like, we will always still be a class family. And I think that discussion was really important because they're little and they have a lot of feelings.
Because we've got something to open. We have to open our very last envelope. Yes. Quiet drum roll, please. Last day. Mrs. Jens has something for you later. Well, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Yes.
To help you remember our fun year in first grade. Are you ready for your present? Now, before I give it to you, I have to tell you, this is a labor of love because this takes Mrs. Jens so long to put together. So here's my only rule: you have to take care. Oh, you have to take care of it.
Because I'm gonna miss you.
I know, but that's why I have this.
That is to know that you are special just because you are you. Love, Miss Jen.
We're having a great day. They're at specials, and when they come back, we're pretty much going to just be at the end of the day, trying to soak up these minutes with them. We've had a very bittersweet afternoon of lots of emotions, lots of joy, lots of sadness, lots of tears. I will miss them for sure.
graduate 6th grade like they do, or you stay a couple years and then you leave, or you're going to a new school next year, or you're going to a new state or city next year. Does our class family change?
No.
No. Do I stop loving you any less?
No.
No. Do I care about you forever and ever and ever and ever until you're 100 years old?
Yeah.
Yes. I am proud of you, and I love you, and I will be rooting for you and cheering for you as you go to 2nd grade and 3rd grade and on and on and on. Are you ready for the final thing? We have to have a group hug.
Yes. Just like when I was sad.
Okay, you've got to be safe though. Here in class.
Family.
Okay, I can't wait. I'll see you next year. Have the best summer ever. It is done. It is 4:20 and the day is over and I literally can't believe it. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. It was an emotional week, if you could tell. I've been crying, but it was also like just so many moments of gratitude and joy amidst of like all of the emotions and, you know, change and all of that. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss all my future videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know how much time you have left or if you're already out for summer. And thanks for following along my 2nd year teaching. Wow, my 2nd year is over and now I'm a 3rd year teacher. That is weird. I still feel like a 1st year teacher and I'm heading into year 3. That's crazy. I will be back tomorrow to pick up my classroom and I will be vlogging the whole classroom teardown process. Thank you for your support this last year. It was a wild year. I had a baby this year. I had to have a maternity sub for 3 months this year. I was in school in person for the first time, full time, like ever, because last year we were not full time and I had to adjust to that and the baby and it was a crazy year. It feels very honestly just so bittersweet that it's over and I'm going to end this before I get any more emotional. I'll probably cry the whole way home. I just love these kids a lot. I'm just like seeing their little names on the wall and I love them. So I will see you guys next week.